if you guys want to know, I can make a video on what I did to get my skin to behave, because I had this whole period of just constantly breaking out, and there's certain things that helped. I would love to enlighten you. Okay, so what's the plan today? Today's plan is that we have to record a fresh introduction video. So I need to audition for two things. Audition for one thing actually, or I need an updated introduction video because I haven't made one in a while. So we're going to do our makeup. This is what we're going to wear for the audition. It's always better to just stick to basics. White, because they want to see you. It's not about your outfit. Unless they ask you, unless there's a dress code. I need my mirror because there's a mirror here. I can see myself there for close-up stuff. Look, wait. Now the only thing is my hair is extremely, I wouldn't say extremely oily, but oily, and I am not washing my hair today. Why? That's a secret. I should have just washed my hair, but now it's too late because if I wash them also it will not dry for the next 2 hours. So, okay, let's start. We're going to keep our makeup extremely simple. Extremely simple. A good trick to do your makeup is that you do half your face, and your features should not look that different. It should just look like a better version of you. That's how I used to do my makeup, and then in the middle I just got distracted because of all these it's easy to get influenced when you see all these videos where, and all these trends also, where they are the big lips are in, and then big. That's all I'm going to say. So I'm just going to enhance. I'll do half my face and show you guys what happens. I mean, this is the first time I'm also trying this technique. I've been blessed to know some really good people, and if you don't know about Indian fashion, you should Google certain names and you learn about them. So this beautiful inside and out woman who I'd like to say is my mentor, she told me this, that your face, because I went and met her. I met her a few years back, and she's been my good luck charm, and that's when I had started modeling. So I met her again now, and she told me that you need to stop putting on so much makeup. I don't know why was I doing this. I was just caking my face up in the middle. Maybe it's because of all the breakouts, so I don't know what it is. So the idea is to keep it very natural. This side, we're going to do this side, and then we're going to see if there's a big difference between both. Because that actually makes sense. I have noticed that too much makeup doesn't look that good. Unless it's done by a professional. I mean, they just know what to do. Even they do it in a really... I mean, they'll do your eyes. They'll never make your base look cakey or change your features completely. It's extremely subtle. Doing this half an hour face thing is quite tricky though, because I'll have to do the same thing again on the other side. But it's a good experiment, so we're going to stick to it. What have you guys been up to? I have just been... I mean, I recorded a video 2 days back, right? I've just been focusing on my health as usual. I've started taking these supplements that are natural. As I mentioned earlier, if you want me to make a video on that, let me know. I can really see a difference. I feel better. That's the biggest difference, honestly. That's the most important difference, honestly. So I am not going to contour today or apply blush. and I'll tell you why. I just wanted to be extremely, when we see both the sides, it should not look like it's a different face, if that makes sense. And I have all these beauty spots on my face. So now my way of telling if I've applied too much makeup or not is if they are completely covered, that means there's too much happening. Okay, next step is mascara. We're going to use we're not using the waterproof one. I mean, I use Maybelline only, but it's just different things. So that I don't want my makeup on the whole day. Okay, done. Same thing, take a spoolie and just brush that through. I feel as though with makeup and your style, you should experiment, learn everything on your own. These are things that you'll only know through trial and error. But if you want to start someplace, okay, so if you can see this side there is makeup, this side there's no makeup, but there's no difference in my face. There's not much difference. I could contour a little bit over here, let's see. So this is what makeup should look like, ideally. Just your face, but a little more put together here. I'm really hoping that is back in looking like yourself and not just everyone wants to look like each other's clone. There's nothing wrong with that also. It's a phase that you go through where you learn to love yourself, because that's what we are all here for, right? To learn something. So this side of my face is done, this side is not. There's very less difference. I'm going to add some lip balm. I already added the Sugar Cosmetics lip balm. This one is from, I want to say Earth Rhythm. I'm going to do my whole lip because it will be really tricky to do half. And we're going to take a little bit of this only and just add it here, just to get some color. That's it. It's easy. It takes, I'd say, 5 products and it's done so fast. That's the best part. So see, this side is not done, so you can see there's just, I need to add a little concealer here, conceal different areas, but the face looks the same. So that's what we're aiming at. So I'll tell you what I do. I brush my brows. I had gone through a phase where I loved, what is this? This makeup on my hand. I'm not wasting it, I'm putting on my face. I'd gone through a phase where I used to draw my brows, fill my brows in a lot. And now I just don't, I can't be bothered. I'm just happy with the way my brows are. It does make a big difference when you carve your brows, when you shape your brows. But I feel as though it's a very tricky thing. You need to know how to do it, because if you make them too, there's different, you should study this, it's really interesting. There are all these makeup books. Even if you go to Cafe Mommy June in Bombay, Nargis Dutt's books are over there, her personal library. Nargis and Guru Dutt's personal library, their books are donated. And there are some of her these makeup books that she used to read. And it's really interesting to see how different types of eyebrows, like how your eyebrows are shaped, will change how you look. You can look different, you can look angry, innocent, different things. So I was unknowingly doing the Angry Birds eyebrow for myself because that's all I could do. And honestly, this may seem really, really simple. It is, but it takes a lot of practice to be able to do this also. because even makeup artists, the no makeup look is, when they say it's difficult, it actually is. If you see my makeup till even the last time I went out, I have too much on, and I don't know why I was doing that. When I look back, I'm just not with it. Just going to bring some color back. Just because someone else is using 15 products, we don't have to. That's our motto. So about these auditions, what happened was I woke up and I was scrolling on Instagram as one does. I saw two casting opportunities. Opportunities, I'm gonna call them that. So it's good to stay in practice. I'll tell you what has happened. I'm in touch with a few casting directors and I have made it clear that I'm not going to work under a certain budget. So I don't know why they take it personally. They act as though I'm being difficult, but when you know your own worth or value, you don't want to settle for less. And I don't know why they don't understand that if I earn more, you earn more too, you get a cut, right? But I guess they're right. No one wants to deal with, as I said, actors are temperamental. It's part of the job. I'm not being temperamental though, I'm just asking for what I deserve. Because if I've been doing this for a decade now, if I'm going to be paid less than how much I was being paid 10 years back, it doesn't make sense. The math is not mathing. I'm not doing it. I don't care if the production doesn't have a budget. I don't care about anything else because I'm going to stick for what I believe in. Otherwise, I'm not doing it. You know why I've become like this? I'll tell you why. If you say yes for something, somehow, you know, this also happens when you're a girl, when you're a woman. People will somehow convince you to do things. They just be very persuasive and tell you, you know, you should just do this. You have to. Someone else will get it if you don't. And then what happens is when you're on set, see, it's very hard to believe that when there's such a big production, when there's such a big, with this investing so much money that they've not kept a budget for the talent, it doesn't make sense to me at least. So then when you're there, you just start getting a little, you're not happy. And I want to be able to give my 100% and be happy about where I am. Because I have no one else to hold accountable other than myself. I don't have a manager right now. I can't. And that's the easy way out to blame people. So now I'm just being more accountable and I will stick to what I know and I will stick up for what I want. Where was this conversation going? Yeah. So I'm not auditioning for a lot of things because of the budget. They don't message me and ask me because they know I'm not going to do it. I'll give you an example. How you get paid is for a print, for a digital, for a TVC, the budgets have to be difficult. Now imagine if you're getting paid the budget of a digital ad for a TVC. It makes no sense and they make you sign these, you have to sign for whatever duration. Eternity or perpetually they can use this. Eternity, perpetually, I don't think it's... Ugh. So the timeline just doesn't make sense because, I'll tell you why. If I sign something for the next 5 years, I can't do the competitive brand. As an artist, that doesn't make sense. Long story short, I found these auditions. I'm just going to, and I've changed the narrative. I don't believe that there's no budget. In my universe, the budgets are great. Good opportunities come my way. So that's my new mentality. I did send my pictures in for another campaign. I'm not heard back, which could mean one of two things. I'm not selected or the project has been postponed by a few days because sometimes that also happens. So no one knows about all this. This is the difficult part, waiting to hear back. Everyone's talking about ghosting and cancelling and all that, and that's been happening for a long time in everyone's line of work. Makeup is done. So this is the whole idea. Your face, but just a little more polished. I'm saying this for myself because I swear to God, I don't know what I was doing in my face. Oopsie. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to see what I can do with my hair, because I have, it's not very oily, I'd say it is oily. But the good thing with curly hair is oily hair just looks hydrated. It's just at the top that may be a little problematic. I'm going to insert snippets from the audition and let's do this. I hope you'll enjoy this video. Wait, should I show all my hair again? I want to go wash my hands 1 minute. I'm back. Also, I want this to be a sign that if you are in any creative field or any field for that matter and you're feeling a little demotivated and wondering what's happening, when will something happen click for you, it will when it has to. Don't give up, and if you're not wrong, then don't budge. That's my biggest life lesson and advice. You have to stand for something. Where's my lip oil? Thoda lip oil though is good, na? It'll hydrate my lips. Very little bit. See, it just gets a little hydration. Wish me luck, pray for me. I'll pray for you all. It's good to pray for people, because when you pray for people, God listens to your prayers. Okay, God will listen to your prayers anyways. So, this is your sign to stand up for what you believe in. Stand for something or you'll fall for anything. That's a line from a song. Okay, so my hair, this is what we'll have to work with. And yeah, that's all for today's video. Let me stop playing with my hair. Let me tell you guys one thing. There's this misconception that if a girl plays with her hair that she likes a guy. That girl's hair, our hair is probably oily or we're feeling really warm, hot, okay? I've never wanted to play with my hair if I like a guy. There are these weird things that if she plays with her hair, she likes you. I've read that somewhere. I don't think that's true. Maybe some people do that, but I don't. Okay, this conversation has gone someplace else. Okay, bye. And I hope you like this video. If you didn't, as I say, it's too late.